Hello YouTube, and welcome to the DBTGamer show. And we're back with more new Super Lucky's Tale. This is part 10. Last time on New Super Lucky's Tale, we explored the Wistful Retreat and did sliding puzzles. This episode, I'm gonna do an actual level because I want something that's a little bit more action focused, a little bit more exciting. So I'm gonna go find a level that's more like that. I'm just gonna change my costume here. I got this nice little outfit with sunglasses and a grey t-shirt and some shoes and a star. Possibly like a sheriff's outfit. You know, the sunglasses scream bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys. I like those movies. All three of them, they're a decent ride. Let's start off with this level here. Let's see like a good place to start. There is one more puzzle level in this world. I might get to it in this episode, but I'm going to try and keep this episode more action focused because the last episode felt a little bit tedious in parts when I recorded it. And I did try and keep it interesting with the commentary, talking about new games and stuff coming from the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Direct that we got, but it was tricky. This looks like a 2D sort of platformer level. Right, let's see. What have I been playing lately? Well, I've been playing Cubed 2 on the Nintendo Switch. It was recently had a huge sale. 90% off this puzzle game that looks somewhat similar to Portal and the Turing Test. It's a first-person puzzle game, like those sort of games. And so far, it's good. And I'm happy that I got it at such a cheap price. You know, I'm glad I kept it in my wish list and waited until it does a price drop. I was not expecting 90% off, but I will welcome it. Yeah, but so far it's a good first-person indie puzzle game. Although I would like to see some enemies. So far, it's all the challenge comes from the puzzles, which I don't have a problem with. You know, don't get me wrong. I just would like to see some enemies to make the levels a little bit more threatening. Okay, this appears to be some sort of coin collecting challenge, which I think I'm gonna fail at. Let's see what else we've been playing lately. Cyber Shadow. Oh, I got it on the Nintendo Switch. I'm still enjoying that 2D ninja action platformer. Let's see what else I've been playing. Lost Spear. That's a good RPG. I'm figuring things out. Aha. On the Game Boy Advance, on the way to work, I've been playing Fire Emblem. I'm still trekking through Hector's campaign. And I recently picked up the Golden Sun games. I haven't started them yet, but I want to start them. But I'm gonna finish off Fire Emblem first. I was thinking about making a DBTGamer special, just my first hour or so playing Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance, so I answered in the comments if you'd like to see a small, you know, the opening hours of my playthrough that game. I won't be playing the whole game, but on YouTube, but I wouldn't mind making a small video just to show off the game's opening hours. Because it does look quite impressive. It's got a 3D battle system and it looks similar to games like Grandia and some of the Final Fantasy games in terms of how high quality they've done with the turn-based battle graphics. So, needless to say, the Game Boy Advance, it surprised me with how the game looks. I've been looking at some trailers and some reviews online before I actually bought the thing. Needless to say, I was intrigued. I've heard that it's like a gateway RPG, so I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's still a fun game, because apparently the difficulty level is kind of easy. So I've played gateway RPGs before and I have enjoyed them. Example, I've played Paper Mario, which is definitely a gateway RPG for the Nintendo 64. I've played Super Mario RPG, another RPG which I would consider gateway. So yeah, I am familiar with what these games are like. I'm just hoping that this one is I'm hoping it's decent. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be too easy. This level is quite challenging, all the different platform switches and all that sort of thing. Having to be very careful with my tail flips and my jumps. Okay, that's my name spelled out. That's now I've reached the end of the level. And the sprite working in Golden Sun looks good as well. I bought Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance and Golden Sun Lost Age. I managed to get a good deal on eBay. I spent about 40 odd quid for both games, so I can have them on the go. I was thinking about buying them on the eShop, but I kind of wanted the option of playing them on the go. I kind of like to take my Wii U on the go. Part of me is surprised. Well, I'm not going to say surprised, but screw it. I'll go with the term disappointed at the how does this work? At the I'm somewhat disappointed with the Nintendo Switch and how it's handling its Switch Online service. It's got Super Nintendo games which they're fun, and the NES games they're all right, but as a service compared to the Virtual Console, it could do with more systems. Okay, it is a whoops. It is a relatively cheap service, and if they were to add more systems, they might up the price. But the point I'm trying to make is I'd like to just see them branch out from the NES and the Super Nintendo, because what they put forward, it feels like they're playing it way too safe and they're not being ambitious enough. I mean, Nintendo 64 would be nice. It would solve the problem of the whole Mario game going away at the end of the month, because that was a stupid decision and nobody thought it was a good idea. Game Boy Advance games will be on the Switch will be a good addition. You know, they're the two I'd pick right now in a heartbeat if I had the power to tell Nintendo what to do, which I don't, sadly. What, me looking up for Bliss? Who? Oh, look, there he is. Hi, friend Paper. We'll help you on your path. Okay, and that's this level complete. Kind of tricky with all the platforming, but other than that, relatively easy. Complete. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Are there any other system I'd like to see added to the Nintendo Online service? Well, these are all pipe dreams, I suppose. But whilst I'm on this pipe dream, GameCube would be fantastic. So yeah, you know, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, or GameCube, you know, just one of those three would help the service greatly. But something tells that Nintendo's probably not going to bother. Right, let's go in this nice little puzzle level here and see how this one goes. Hopefully it's not as difficult as the last one. Okay. I think I've got this one already. Let's see, what other things can I talk about? Well, I've been researching the Dinosaur Planet Star Fox Adventures beta, and how do I put this? How do I put this? In some ways, I think Star Fox Adventures would have been better off staying its own IP. I recently watched, well, not really watched, I listened to a video with all the cutscene dialogue and all the voice acting dialogue they put into the game. And in terms of story, the original story for Dinosaur Planet, you know, is definitely something special. You know, it feels like something special. You know, they had a lot of good ideas. The Kandora spirits being like these godlike creatures who brought about the end of the universe. You know, sort of like a cautionary tale. You know, overpowered god-like creatures, and, you know, coming together and having too much power for their own good. And there aren't that many Nintendo 64 games that had full voice acting, so it really was impressive, and I think in some ways we lost something special. And I'm hoping that the people who are fixing the game, you know, the Dinosaur Planet version, you know, play around with that ROM, can somehow get the game in a decent working order so that people can download and play the whole thing. Because I played the ROM itself on my laptop on an emulator, and it didn't run great because it's an unfinished ROM, but what I played, I was like, you know, I sort of tempered my expectation. I was like, this isn't going to run great here, but it's got potential to be fixed and repaired and made good. So yeah, I'm going to start over here. I think I've balls this up beyond compare. So yeah, I'm hoping that the people who are playing the game can somehow fix it, and somehow we can get like a flash cartridge of the game released, kind of like they did with Mother 3 and that sort of thing. Yeah, I know technically that's kind of illegal and stuff, but video games are an art form, and leaving a game to rot in like just an archive vault is well, it's not exactly a fate that I'm a fan of when it comes to you know, media. If a video game is I know Star Fox Adventures is the intended finished product, but I think this version of the game also has a lot of interesting aspects that make it worth looking into. So yeah, I'll talk about the story a little bit more. That I did some research. I like the two-player characters, you know, Crystal and Saber. There, both an interesting duo, and I also like the original characters, like Randa. You know, it's just some nice original characters. You can see all the hard work that Rareware put into these characters, and I would like to be able to play this. And the twists and turns that the story takes, it shows that they had a good idea, and there's a real mystery to the story, and you know what was actually going on Dinosaur Planet, and you know, was everything in the history in the opening cutscenes that was told to the dinosaurs, you know, was it all true? So yeah, it just looks interesting. Let's see here. I've also been looking at the 12 Tales Conquer, which was the original version of Conker's Bad Fur Day. You know, because Conker's Bad Fur Day was a completely different game when it first started out. It was going to be like a 2D I mean, a 3D platform like Banjo-Kazooie, where you could play as both Berry and Conker, two squirrels. One could command animals to do their bidding. That was Berry's sort of play system. And let's see here. And Conker could each level like a theme. So in one level it's like a Wild West theme. One level is like a farm sort of theme. So you can see some of the aspects that made it into Conker's Bad Fur Day, but the cute gameplay that was intended for the original game was completely all thrown out the window, and it became the funny game that we got. Not that I hate Conker's Bad Fur Day. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's a good game. I am thinking about making a video on it sometime this month, but we'll see if I actually have time for that. It's been rather busy lately with other things in my life. Okay, I've got two in the right place. Can I get the third one? I think I can if I just get this right. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that we lost in there. With those two games, I would like to be able to play the original version before things were changed. One of the things that, when it comes to video games, with me is that I always like the history about things, you know. And this is what could have been if Star Fox, if Dinosaur Planet wasn't made into a Star Fox game. You know, it's interesting to think about. And it's fun that ROM exists and it's somewhat playable, and I hope they can be fixed. This is really bugging me. I am definitely stuck on this one. Let's see, slide. Super Lucky's Tale has been making me think about Conker's Bad Fur Day a lot lately. This game feels, in some ways, similar because it's a 3D platform, and yeah, it's just been reminding me of that game, I suppose, because they're both similar genres in some respects. You know, similar. Right, here we go. This feels Right. Hey! I think I got it! Perfect! And with time to spare, so I can do a bit more with this episode. Let's see, what else have I been doing lately? I've been watching the Back to the Future movies. I watched the first one the other night. Good film. Enjoyed it. Got myself some popcorn. And we've collected enough... Oh, only 2 more clovers to go. Then we can get into the boss world. But I'm going to go for 100% run of this game because I'm enjoying it that much. Let's see. I'm going to explore the hub board a little bit more. And see what else I've got to play with in this world. Oh, what's this guy? Following you, don't be absurd. Can't travel without being you inward focused. Have you learned nothing from the Yetis? Okay, you are kind of creepy and ominous. I'll keep an eye on you. I'm watching you, angry-eyed golem creature. Okay, that's not jumpable onto that. That's just a platform. That's just there for show. Lesson learnt. Right, I think that's as far as I can go. Let's see what else is there around here. Right, I'm going to leave the episode off here. So next time on New Lucky's Tale, we'll do some more levels and also tackle some more puzzles. See you guys then. Please like, comment and subscribe.